what you're thinking as you turn to me. 'Cause what I have in my two hands is enough to set me free. I can fight the feeling to resist it all the time. But when it's just too much to take, you sneak up from behind. Is it me you say you're looking for? Let me show you who I am and what I'm here for. Here for. Hey! Trying to reach inside me, trying to dig my head deep. Let me show you just what I'm made of.
Welcome everybody to another edition of NLCS CAW. I am your host, Mike Resnor. Now, last week we saw our world champion Nick defend his world title against Thomas. Now, I'm not sure how that sat with everyone else in the back, but it didn't sit well for this man right here. Not for the Emissary of Darkness. Shadow comes to the ring after a few month hiatus of doing nothing, waiting in the shadows. You know, I can only imagine what Shadow has planned for our world champion. It was pretty obvious he set his sights on Nick. Only time will tell what he has planned here tonight, folks, but you can see him slowly making his way to the ring with the druids holding the torches. Shadow, a very ominous force here in NLCS CAW. One of three seemingly unstoppable monsters. And you know what? Unstoppable is a key word. The brothers from hell are practically unstoppable. To my knowledge, the brothers from hell have only received one defeat, and that was at the hands of Luigi and Marth when they defeated Bowser and Zed for the NLCS Tag Team titles. Shadow, who knows what he's out here for? You know, it's not often that Shadow comes out to the ring alone. Normally he has his partners Joshi and Yoshi accompanying him, but right now he's alone. It's a very, very dark presence he brings to the table. This monster is over 7 feet tall, over 500 pounds of solid muscle. And I can only imagine what he's thinking about. Well, there you have it, folks. Shadow is going to run the gauntlet, and it was pretty obvious he had his sights set on Nick, our world champion. As we get set here for our first match of the evening, the Renegades' very own Daisy is going up against Princess Zelda. Daisy turned her back on her friends and all her allies to stay with her partner, Luigi. And you know what? It's brought her, Luigi, and Marth a lot of success here in NLCS CAW. Daisy has even earned a victory over Samus Aran. And we saw a few weeks back, Zelda had a match against the devious Cupid of Crime, Harley Quinn. Still to come tonight later, folks, is the Gauntlet match. Shadow is going to go up against 3 competitors here tonight. If he wants the NLCS World Champion, he has to go through 3 opponents tonight. Lord knows who his opponents are tonight. Who knows what Nick and Charlie have up their sleeves. Zelda looking for a victory here. A win could help her boost her momentum here in NLCS CAW. You know, a loss to Harley Quinn is pretty hard, but you know what? Zelda is one of those people who can bounce back from it and retaliate on it. She's not one to let losses stand in her way. She will find a way to overcome whatever obstacle stands in her way. And right now, it's Daisy, one of her former friends. You know, a lot of controversy with the Renegades turning their backs on their friends, their family, practically everyone. They want respect. They think they're the best. And you know what? They have a chance to prove it in NLCS CAW. The ref calls for the bell. And this match is now underway. Zelda, nice kick to the side. European uppercut by Zelda. Daisy saw that slap coming, and what a chop to the chest. Daisy with a really hard chop to the chest. Those sting like hell, folks. Zelda getting a little overzealous here. Daisy's not one that you can really taunt against. Daisy has that full Nelson locked in. She releases the hold. Who knows what she's going for now. A flapjack just dropping Zelda right on her face. Zelda comes back with a drop toe hold. You know, Zelda is a really good competitor here, folks. Very talented, very beautiful, but you know, she is on a losing streak right now. Hopefully she can turn her luck around. Nice corkscrew kick there. Zelda into the Irish whip. Oh, but Daisy comes back with a knee to the face. Daisy with a really nice neck breaker there. And a hard kick to the back. Daisy probably setting up for the spear here. Her and Luigi have learned to use that spear from anywhere, from any angle, and it's won them a lot of matches. Daisy missed with that big boot and bumped heads with Zelda. Oh, but Daisy retaliates with another big boot, just knocking the wind out of Zelda. She could have it here, folks. No, a 1 count there. Zelda still has fight in her. Easy, what's she doing here? Nice suplex. No! Zelda counters. She countered her suplex with a fisherman suplex, and she's going for the pin. A nice, perfect plex. Not even a 1 count there. Daisy still has fight in her. You know, I don't expect anything less than a good match between these two. Two of our most talented divas here in NLCS CAW. Daisy with that atomic drop, now going to those ground punches, and she just slammed Zelda's face into the mat. She's going for a pinfall here, taking no chances. 2 count. It looked like a 2 count. I'm pretty sure that was a 2 count. Zelda needs to pick up some kind of momentum here and get back into this match. What's she doing? Daisy missed with a kick, and Zelda missed with that missile drop kick. Daisy staying on top of things, taking full advantage of Zelda's miscalculation. Zelda easily making it to the ropes on that pinfall attempt. Zelda picking up steam. She needs to get some momentum going here, folks. She needs this victory to avenge her defeat at the hands of Harley Quinn. And she's going for a pinfall, but Daisy's able to make it to the ropes on that pinfall attempt. Daisy, nice jabbing combo. Oh, what's this? Oh, and that vicious DDT of Daisy's. She could have it here. Nothing but a 2 count. Zelda still has enough to kick out of that. Daisy, what's she doing here? An electric chair drop, just dropping Zelda on the ground. Daisy, what's she looking for? She could be going for the spear. Daisy, what's this? She has her up in a gory stretch and oh my goodness, a gory bomb. Daisy just lands that gory bomb and that could be all she wrote here, folks. 3 count. Daisy picks up a victory here on NLCS Brawl. Daisy really picking up steam for the Renegades here. You know, Marth lost his match against Roy. Luigi didn't have a match last week. Daisy setting the pace for the Renegades this week. Don't forget, still to come is the gauntlet match. Shadow versus 3 competitors chose by Nick. And like I said, those competitors can be anyone. Somebody from Reckoning, someone from who knows where, the bottomless pits of hell, or even the corners, Arby's on the street. Who knows what we'll see here tonight, folks.